Good morning, graduates, friends, families, teachers, and staff. Today is the day we have all been waiting for. Some of us have been worried for this moment, some of us have been preparing for this moment, and some of us are ready for this moment. Today, June 13th, 2025, marks the end of a 4-year chapter for all of the graduates sitting in this room. If it weren't for these, I wouldn't be the way I am today. To me, it is more than a program. It is a powerful experience that can change somebody completely for the greater good. I have been a student since 2019. Like many of you, coming here, I felt an extreme amount of anxiety and nervousness. I remember being so scared coming in here to do an intake, feeling like this would be just like it was before. I'd come to a school, try it out for a while, not go due to anxiety, and eventually quit. But it wasn't. It was different. I remember the very first classroom I stepped in, feeling extremely overwhelmed. Room 136. I will never forget that number for the rest of my life. In that room, I met 2 teachers. I say this with 100% confidence. I would have never stayed if it weren't for these 2 teachers. They made me feel like I belonged, they made me feel like I was included, and they taught me to speak up for myself, even when it felt extremely difficult to do so. Soon after, I began to build a miniature friend group with a couple of people I met during my first 2 weeks. Between the overwhelming amounts of support and the staff, and my newly found friend group, I finally felt like I had purpose, like this was the place I belonged. After that, COVID hit. It was so different. I remember crying because this new support system I had built for myself and my anxiety was suddenly stripped away. The world was on lockdown. What we didn't know at the time was that we were currently going through a pandemic. I must admit, being 13 years old and suddenly being cut off from this usual routine I'd grown accustomed to felt extremely scary. I knew that whenever we returned back to school again, I would have to start all over from the beginning. During this time, I was able to begin the process of finding myself. I began to come out of my shell and start putting myself out there and becoming more social and communicative. In 2022, I hosted my very first talent show here along with Miss Mary. If it weren't for her kindness and support, I wouldn't have left at the end of the day feeling accomplished and determined to keep going. After this, we worked together on numerous projects and hosted 3 more talent shows together. I am incredibly grateful for her and everything that she did for me during my high school journey. When school was out for the summer of 2022, I'm not going to try to cry, I began feeling extremely nervous and depressed. I felt isolated, sheltered, and ultimately felt alone. There were multiple times where I felt like I wouldn't make it to graduation, but as you can clearly see, I won all of the battles to be able to get to this moment. As one of my coping strategies, I explored the film genre. I began to make small skit videos for myself and then posted them online. I will forever be grateful for the good memories and friends I made for posting them. When the school year started back up again in September of that year, I showed all of my friends and even some members of staff I was close with. I pursued these videos all the way and kept making them until last year. These are just a couple examples of the coping strategies I was taught during my time at Because of those, I was able to find myself completely, navigate around difficult challenges, and advocate for myself. During my time here, I was able to overcome numerous obstacles, face challenges, face grief, face heartbreak, get a job, get a permit, find myself, quit the first job because I knew my worth, get a car, get a license, get another job, and remain happy. Keep going! And attend college in the fall to pursue my career in film and find my niche. Jaden, we met all the way back in preschool, and it has been an amazing experience to have been your friend all along the school journey. You have been nothing but kind and supportive of me. You've taught me to stand up for myself, and to avoid little things in life, even when days felt too overbearing. This is a full circle moment because we were both there at the beginning, and now we're both here together at the end. But it's not the end, it's the beginning of a new chapter for both of us. Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors here today, it would be to enjoy your high school experience, fight for what you believe in, advocate for yourself, let yourself heal, step outside of your comfort zone, and embrace who you are. You have a voice, and it is incredibly powerful, and it matters. If you want to get a point across, you can. If you want to be like us and advocate for a senior prom because you deserve it, you can. Everything that you're going through today is meant to be. So, to everyone sitting in this room today, this is not just a moment for seniors, this is a moment for us, because we did it. Yeah. We all did it. cherish this moment because I'm graduating and going to college and I know what I want. And this day is so important and special to me because I never thought I would be here today. And because I did, I'm giving myself the biggest hug because my life didn't end at 15 when I was struggling the most. It got better. It got so much better. And if you are struggling in the same boat, just know that there are so many people who care for you and that you are loved. In this case, these people were my parents. Mom, I wouldn't have done it without you. You have been my support system since day one. Thank you for believing in me even when it felt like I couldn't, and thank you for putting your best interest in me. You've taught me many life lessons that I will continue to apply in my daily life today. To my dad, thank you for always making me proud and always teaching me to face new challenges. I hope I make you proud. And to my brother, thank you for tolerating me. This is our moment. Let's live it up to the fullest. Life is way too short, and it's moments like these that remind us of what life is really all about. Have an amazing, blessed, and carefree summer. Shawn.